In all of us, there is the power of creativity that's already given to us at birth.
If one of the tips you're going to share with them through this screen for them to start that fire again, rather young who want to start or rather the midlife was stuck in their life, what was that would be for them?
Well, I think oftentimes I would tell entrepreneurs wannabe to ask themselves, right? What is the one thing that they are most passionate about that they're willing, right, to bring to people without having to charge them for a fee or to sell them a product with a profit? Because I can see that a lot of entrepreneurs are just out there to want to chase after the latest trend or possibly to kind of like come up with like the most innovative or novice product in the market, and then they perceive that as a success. No, actually, what I'm actually truly asking is, if you can find in your very core, right, the passion that you have, that you're willing to share with people even without having to charge them for a fee, then likelihood is that is that something that is in you. It doesn't matter you're young or you're old. And the thing is, you will keep talking about that, or you will keep wanting to bring that product to somebody to help to add value to the somebody who's going to need it. And we're not going to be looking like, hey, I'm going to capture like the whole world. No, because there are just some things that we know. Not everybody is going to be buying the same product from the same people. But sometimes they're buying the product or the service from some people is because they believe in their core values. They believe in that somebody who's actually adding the value to them. So we gotta ask ourselves that, because once we're able to find that, it unlocks something in our lives that we will be able to be very passionate about in whatever kind of a situation we are in. So it no longer matter whether is it a crisis, whether is it going to be a situation or a challenge that we can no longer overcome, because we will still be able to evolve. Just like how I have just changed from marketing campaigns to becoming marketing education, into marketing consulting work, into marketing coaching. So there's a lot of different types of models, but the key essence is I'm still very passionate about marketing. You get what I mean? So that's why this is something that I feel like everybody would, if they dig deep enough, they will know that there will always be something that they're passionate about. Just like some people are very passionate about handicrafts because they're very good with their hands. So they would want to carve out something or create something and to give it as a gift to somebody. And they don't mind even if it costs them money and time. They're still willing to do that and to give it to somebody because they know that that something will bless the other person. Or there are certain people who are just handyman. They are so good with their hands again. Hey, if you have trouble with your tap, call me. I'll be there to help you and then to fix your tap. And no charges at all, no worries. I will just lovingly do that for you. Or there are some people, just like many of us, who are very much passionate about singing, where you just want to write songs. Or we have also people who are very passionate about writing, and they are willing to write poems or articles, and because they are so passionate, they feel like their voice can be heard. Then this is more so that they would want to be dedicating, and hence, right, it gives them the energy and the power to run again and again. So it's not dependent on.
What do you see the world in the next few years with this AI and business changing?
What do I see this world in the next few years? Well, it's just going to be business as usual, because the fact that this is just the starting point. We're just scratching the surface, right? With just the AI disruption. But not forgetting, there will be up and coming things like the Web3 space, and of course the blockchain development. Plus on top, right, with the metaverse, there's going to be a whole new world for us. But it's just the different types of medium that we're going to be entering into. But as much as maybe some people are resisting the changes and say, this is like a whole new world of a new world order or a kind of a new era. Well, the thing is that the world is as evil as before, right? It's just more like there are platforms and also the type of mediums that has changed. But it's just again how we use these mediums. They are just tools eventually. So the thing is that we'll call message. It is like if you sing a tune, right? The tune comes from you. Whether or not it's going to be AI enhanced, improved, or AI created, but it still has to come from somebody, right? So I will still encourage people to reposition themselves that, hey, you know what? In all of us, there is the power of creativity that's already given to us at birth. Because humanity is going to come above AI and also many other technologies. The only sad thing that can happen only if we yield and surrender fully, subjecting ourselves to tools, to platforms, to AI, and all the other types of medium that we're using, where we become the slave. So we need to know that we are the master and we need to master them. But if we don't know how to even begin to work with these tools, how do you think then we as humans will be able to master them? So if we want to live as a master, then in this case, we do need to understand we are positioned differently, and as humans, we are above all. And of course, that would have to begin with a paradigm shift. And that's why not having to have that fear, but more so to have the courage and boldness to embrace the new things that are coming. Though, yes, there may be certain things that we do not know what is to come, but we can tell from signs that are coming. We can tell from the learning, right, that we can draw insights from people. And we can actually also allow ourselves to flow in, and again, the power of creativity will still be dependent on our brains. So the neuroscience of our human brains is one of those mysteries that nobody can really go on to demystify fully. But more so is that we all know that there is always that one strand in our neural that we could make a difference. So if we want to begin with, let's just ask ourselves, what do we want to make a difference for the people that's around us, or possibly even for ourselves, our loved ones, our family, and a community, and then before talking about the world, right? So we can always begin small, but let's first be responsible for our own lives so that we can steward well, and then we'll be able to learn to steward the lives of our family, and then we'll be able to steward the lives of a community, and of course bring impact and changes to eventually see the impact of communities as a network of networks or communities to bring the change to the whole world. It just takes a spark, and it just takes a little small part of us, but no one is exclusive of one another. My own belief system, right, is that each of us has a purpose why we are here on earth, and each of us why and how when we are connected, just like you and me, has a purpose for something greater. So if we can see that, we treasure that, and we start to work out the spark, the spark will come off, and I'm sure this will bring even more delight and also more fragrance to the people around us.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will come back with you with another episode and another amazing guest. Bye!